Hello everyone, welcome to Sprinkles Delights. I'm Tiffany, and today I'm going to be showing you how to air fry chicken mini street tacos with a yellow Sazon rice and a homemade corn salsa. And as you see here, I'm just dicing the tomatoes for the corn salsa. I think I kind of cut mine a little too big, but you cut it to the size that you like. I should have cut them a little smaller, but it worked out all the same. Okay, so next I am a gadget queen. So this here is the mini chopper. You put your red onion that's in. I used a half of a red onion. You put the little lid on, you pull the string, and it immediately chops your onions for you. No crying, no smell, no nothing. So yeah, it's my favorite gadget. Here we have fresh cilantro that has been chopped. And on the chicken, I use Slap Your Mama, cumin, adobo seasoning, ground paprika. And I did all this earlier, but you want to do it a little bit ahead of time so that the meat can absorb all your seasonings. I also added turmeric with just a little thyme. Mix all this stuff together on your chicken. Let it sit for a little while just so the seasonings can marry amongst each other on your chicken. Now it's time for this purple beauty right here at my air fryer. It's called Purple Passion. First, we did some coconut oil. You always want to spray your basket first. Even though it is non-stick, it still gives your meat a chance to do what it needs to do as far as not having to douse it in oil or anything. So I added some minced garlic to this chicken, and now I'm just going to put it into the air fryer. Okay. And then next I just take the coconut oil and spritz it across the chicken on the top. Even though it cooks from the top and the bottom, you still want to make sure your chicken has some nice coating so that it's not dry. And I placed it into my air fryer and I set it on the chicken setting, which was 370. I think 400 for 12 minutes, but I changed it to 380 for 15 minutes. While that's doing its thing, now we're going to prepare this homemade corn salsa. Here I have 1 can of white corn, 1 can of yellow corn. Add the diced tomatoes. I also added the red onions. Then I also have to, you want to add the juice of 1 lime. This is for your acid, to marry those flavors together. I microwaved the lime for 30 seconds just to make the juices flow so that the struggle wasn't too bad trying to get those juices out. Because I want everything for my penny. Now I'm adding the cilantro that has been chopped. I'm not going to use the whole thing because I do need some of it for the creamer that I'm going to make also. That's one of my favorite herbs is cilantro, so I try not to go overboard. And now I'm going to add pink Himalayan salt. So I got these battery operated gadgets here, and those are my favorite things in the kitchen too. And now some black pepper. Mix it all together. You want to let it sit for a while just so that the lime can absorb into the corn and the tomatoes and cilantro. Okay, so that's all done. Now, I will leave a tip about how to keep cilantro for 2 weeks down in the description if you guys are interested. Now, we're just moving this chicken around to make sure all the pieces are done accordingly. Looks pretty good to me. I spritzed it with coconut oil just for the last time, just so that it didn't dry out on me, but I also want to make sure that we're really done. Now here I have the yellow rice with the Sazon packet. This is my perfect cooker, another gadget that I own. And now we're going to do the crema, which is the 1 ripe avocado in your food processor or blender, whichever one you choose to use. Now I added the rest of the cilantro that I had. I added 2 scoops of sour cream, but I ended up using the whole container, a small container of sour cream. It's really dependent on the consistency that you want for your cream. So I ended up using the whole thing, which made it cream enough for me. And then you use the juice of a half of lime in here as well. Some salt and some fresh ground black pepper. And then you just let it do its thing. Now, like I said, if it's not thin enough for you, add more sour cream to it. But it worked for me using the whole container. Now, these are the mini street tacos I got at Walmart. It's hard to find these things, but so I put them in the air fryer and I spritzed them with olive oil, and I put them in the air fryer for 3 minutes just to heat them through. And there you have this complete meal. Now we are now going to plate it. You just add your chicken to your tacos, which they're kind of small, so you just add as many pieces as you see fit. And then I'm going to add a Kobe Monterey Jack cheese blend. Add as much or as little as you like. And next I'm going to top it with the corn salsa. Now with the lime juice, once it sits, it will become just a little bit juicy, so you may want to strain depending on if you like that kind of juice flowing around on your tacos or not, but I have a tendency to like that, so you just top it with this homemade corn salsa. I was trying to drain it for picture purposes, but I guess that worked out. Okay, so now we're going to top it with this avocado, cilantro, lime cream, which is a fave. I actually am going to turn this into a salad dressing, adding some olive oil to it in my food processor. So this is a two-way street with this cream right here. And if you like avocados as much as I do, I'm pretty sure you'll probably try to do the same thing. And if you know presentation is everything to me. Not saying that everything looks good is good, but presentation is a big thing for me. So I just sprinkled some parsley on top for garnish, and I have my son taste this dish first time for the rice.
Nah, no funny, that's really good. It's bomb. It's a bomb rice. Try this taco.
I think my nephew wanted some too, if you guys hear him in the background. But it's okay, he can make all the noise he wants.
I ain't even gonna wait till I finish chewing, yo. That's good, yo. For real.
Thanks guys for watching. Like, share, and until next time, subscribe. We'll see you on the next video.